So guys, people ask me all the time, why don't you sell Fords? Why don't you sell Hyundais? Why don't you sell Range Rovers? And why don't you sell certain BMWs and Audis? Now today, in this video, I'm going to talk about why I don't do it as a car dealer, the strategy behind why I don't do it, the risk mitigation because of it, and everything in between. So stay tuned for this video, guys, because some of these cars are actually absolutely spectacular cars. However, as a import car dealer, and especially as a car dealer in general, we have our own strategies, our own things, and today we're going to be revealing them. So let's get into the video. So guys, welcome back to the HDG Cars YouTube channel. If this is your first time, my name is Gaffer. I'm one of the co-owners of HDG Cars. I've been here since the beginning and hopefully I'll be here till the end. Now, so let's get into it. We bought and sold hundreds and hundreds of cars over the years. And today I'm giving you an honest insight into how we decide what vehicles to buy, how we decide how to sell them, how do we decide to just part exchange clearances and everything in between. Number one. Any Ford with the wet bout. So that's the EcoBoost platform, 1 litre EcoBoost especially, and especially those EcoBoost with around 70 to 80,000 miles. Before you guys start typing away in the comments, let me say something. The Fiesta, especially the 1 litre and the 1.25s, and all these cars are one of the best sellers in the UK, if not the best selling car in the UK. However, as a dealer, we just want to mitigate our risk. If those wet belts go, that's a £3,000 bill, and on a Fiesta, we might make a grand, 1,200 tops maybe, and after that, it's just not worth it. So for that specific reason, unless we're clearing the vehicle out, we wouldn't sell a Ford Fiesta or any Fiesta with that EcoBoost engine, especially with those rubbish automatic gearboxes. They go all the time. Right, number two, at HDG Cars, we do not buy and sell JLR products. Well, I'm a little bit of a hypocrite for this one because I drive a Range Rover as well, so does Dad. However, as a dealer making fiscal decisions, we do not sell the Jaguar Land Rover products, generally because they're not known as reliable. They do have electrical gremlins, and we don't have the facilities nor the time to be able to fix them in a timely manner where it makes it profitable. A lot of these cars are actually reliable, especially if they have good dealer history and a good warranty. And I've seen these JLR products go up to 250,000 miles. But as a dealer, we stick to the stock that we know, and that's the reason we don't sell JLR products. Now, before again you start typing in the comments, yes, I know it's a little bit hypocritical. However, owning one and selling one are two different things. Because when they're good, they're absolutely amazing, but when they're bad, they're really bad. And I'm very fortunate to say I've never had a bad experience with them. I pray to God that I never do. But I wouldn't personally feel comfortable selling something that I don't really know about, nor do I have the best opinion about. I've never had to have any big issues with my JLR product, which is my Range Rover, but still, I just personally, as a businessman, would not sell them as my own products. Right, number three, this is a bit of a different one, and you'd think, why would you do that? I do not sell Hyundai Ioniq hybrids. These are actually known to be reliable cars. However, in my personal experience, they've been absolute rubbish. Now, what do I mean that I sell Priuses? So why wouldn't I sell another Japanese or Korean hybrid vehicle? Now, the reason being is most of the Hyundai Ioniqs in the UK were either lease vehicles in the beginning, so they've had a little bit of a rough life sometimes, and or they've been in the taxi trade once or twice. Now, the issue is even buying from main dealers, like, bigger dealers like Arnold Clark and whatnot, we've seen these cars be clocked back. That's right, even the UK Hyundai Ioniqs have been majorly clocked back. In our experience, almost 90% of the Hyundai Ioniqs we were about to take in part exchange, especially the hybrids, the X-Taxis, these, even the non-X-Taxis have some reason been clocked back. Now, obviously, we carry out checks and won't knowingly buy a car without checking the vehicle, so we do check these things. And I mean, if we get a Hyundai Ioniq in part exchange that does obviously fit our requirements, we will buy it. But in my experience, I've never ever bought one for that exact reason. And another thing as well, when those electrical Hyundais do go wrong, there are very few people in the UK that will actually work on them correctly and properly. And Hyundai sometimes don't want to know, especially as a dealer and or in the taxi trade. Right, number four, diesel cars. Now, diesel cars are really good, especially if you're doing a lot of long motorway journeys, 1.9 PDIs, 2 litre Passats, 3 litre diesel Range Rovers and BMWs and Q7s, all perfectly good cars with a few issues, but generally really reliable and good to 200,000 miles. Now, why would you say that? Well, it's more of a market assessment, and that we've seen, especially in our market, that diesel cars are on the decline. So for that exact reason, we try to stay away from cars that won't sell as much. I'm sure, especially being in the West Midlands, we do have a congestion charge going into the city centre. So do we stay away from diesel just because of that name? For that specific reason, we focus on petrols, hybrids, and automatics as well. So it's just a personal kind of business. So again, guys, it isn't anything to do against diesels. Like I said, I drive a diesel as well. However, as we've seen in the market, the diesels are on the decline. So we try stay on the upward trends of the petrol and hybrid vehicles and try cater to the general audience. So again, nothing wrong with them. Just not something we would rather do at HDG Cars. And this perfectly gets me onto point number 5, which ties into the diesel thing. We don't generally sell manual cars. Now, this isn't anything to do about reliability. It's more about demand. As time goes on, we're seeing a lot more younger drivers. I think it's more like, in our experience, about 80% of young drivers are now passing only on automatic. They're barely driving the manuals now. We do still sell them when they come in part exchange. However, generally speaking, automatic is the way forward. We can shift an automatic vehicle twice, if not 3 times as faster as its manual counterpart. Although the prices are higher, people just want them. And as we are a hybrid specialist, most hybrid vehicles do come as automatic. So it's just kind of a natural progression, ensuring that we stay on top of the market trends and continuing forward. Yeah. Right, let's conclude, guys. Now, remember, this isn't saying that do not buy these cars, nor am I saying never ever look at these cars. It's just some of these vehicles, especially like the Range Rover, Hyundai Ioniqs, are fantastic vehicles and they are really, really good sellers. However, it's just simply how we chose to run our dealership. Again, we have a different niche in the market, especially being import vehicle specialists from Japan. So we're in a bit of a niche market of our own. So when someone buys a car from HDG Cars, I need to have the confidence that the car will sell and that the car will be a great car for the customer. So for that reason, we haven't chosen those specific vehicles. So that means buying cars I genuinely believe in. And if I genuinely believe in them, I can genuinely sell them. And if I can genuinely sell them, I can genuinely give you good value for money. Guys, you've probably seen in some of my videos, I'm not happy with the cars that I review, and I'll always be honest with it. So those are 5 types of vehicles that I do not buy for the dealership, even if I haven't personally. And again, it's all about personal decisions. So guys, I'd love to hear your opinion. Do you agree with me? Do you disagree with me? Is there a car that you think dealers should avoid or maybe should buy more often? Or maybe there's a car that you think that I've got completely wrong. Let me know, I could be wrong. If you've enjoyed this video, guys, don't forget to subscribe, like, share the video, and let us know what you think. Again, guys, thank you very much. Have a look at our dealership, hdgcars.com. We've got our social media, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Have a look, our number's there. Give us a call. Let us know what vehicle you want and how we can help you. And hopefully we can see you on the next video. hdgcars.com, guys. My name is Gaffer. Thank you very much.